ConnMovieMaker viewers, Nate here commentating over this Airsoft clip I got at my friend Mike's house. And not the usual group of Airsofters, so Nick and Jared and all of them are not here. But it's me, Adrian, Mike, Adam, Matt, Dave, and Tom. So it's me, Adam, and Matt versus the other four. So, and Matt just got out, as you heard me say, so now it's basically 2 versus 4, yay! And basically just team deathmatch. One side of the yard versus the other side of the yard, basically the trailer versus the bridge. And the goal is basically in this playing area is just to get as close as them you can and kind of like push them. I don't know, kind of like just hold out as long as you can. You use a lot of ammo, even though it's like a small area. There's not a lot of cover. Oh, I'm talking. Alright. I'll eventually start moving up, and then I'm going to be cutting out clips of this video. This video is about 10 minutes long now. Pretty sure the game was about 15 minutes, so I cut off like 5 minutes of video. And yeah, it's just a bunch of time where I'm just sitting there, just basically taking cover. That's pretty boring. And Dave's gun doesn't have as much range as my usual AK, which is now broken. Sad face. It's like I get a new gun, but don't have the money right now. And I'm using Dave's GoPro compared to my usual camera tape on the end of my gun. So hopefully we'll be getting a GoPro eventually for our normal Airsoft videos, and I'll have one of my own. Oh, almost got shot there. You can even see the BBs on the film, which is unusual. Okay, I think I'm about to move up here. Move up, and then I'm gonna work my way to this rock in front of me, as you'll see. Hold on.
I'm gonna try for that rock.
Oh, yep, as I say. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! Ah! Yeah, okay, and basically it's probably going to cut here in about 5 seconds because I sit here at this rock, just kind of doing basically what I just did for the next like 3 or 4 minutes, so I cut it out. And we'll come back when we move up again, and we're about to flip, and here we go. And we're about to move up, 3, 2, 1, go! Ah. And so now I've worked my way to this tarp that goes the length of the driveway, or pretty much the length of the driveway until you hit the bridge, and it goes along this tree line. So I'm gonna work up slowly against the trees. As of right now, at this point, Mike is in a forked tree. That's pretty hard. You can't really hit anyone up there. And Tom is at the end of the person I'm firing at now is Tom, who is at the end of the bridge at one like the pillar things. So he's taking cover behind that. And I'm not sure where Dave is at this point. I could tell you where he is, but I'm not going to because I haven't found out personally in the video yet. And we're about to cut again, so I move up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to start moving up the tarp more. And Adrian is in this river bank that goes underneath the bridge, but it's kind of like dried out, so you could like sit underneath behind a stone wall down there. And slowly move up and just continue returning fire. So we'll find out. And this entire time, they know I'm behind this tarp. You can't really hear it, or them returning fire, but they are firing at the tarp, trying to get through the tarp. I have fired through the tarp, but not on an angle like they're shooting at, just like straight forward. You have to come like straight at an angle like it. So there's a little cut there. It actually looks pretty good, like I didn't cut it at all. But so we're moving up a bit. There's gonna be a hole on the right side of the tarp that on your top right screen eventually that I'm going to fire out of. Oh, we're not there yet. Never mind. And slowly keep moving up. So you can hear them returning fire, and Adam is still back by that tractor. We'll eventually get him to move up, which will eventually make us take out a couple people, but I see there's that hole. And at that point Mike like freaked out because I was firing at him, and yep, and you can hear all the clicking against the tarp, and that's all the BBs coming straight at me. And here we go, fire through it again. See? Every time you hear a click like that, that's a BB coming at me, hitting that tarp. Yay. Those are really close, that's why you can actually hear them. There was more the entire time, but you just can't hear them because the GoPro wasn't as close to it as those shots as it was. And for some reason I'm going to take out my pistol eventually, which I think I might have cut that out, but then you'll see later put it back in. I didn't even use it. Okay, cut it again. This is going to be the part where we get the first person out on their team. I get Adrian out, and you'll see in a couple seconds, in about 15 or so. So that I'm firing at Tom, and right here I put Tom back behind his cover, and I'm gonna look out there, and you can, on the top right of your screen where I'm aiming now, is where Adrian's is, and he's gonna pop up in a sec. Okay, yep, okay, and then you'll see him start standing up. Yep, I got him. That's where Adrian got out, and that's basically. Adrian told me after the game that I got him straight in the forehead, so that was a good shot. Headshot, motherfuckers. And so now I'm still fighting at Tom. At this point, Dave is going to enter the actual combat part of the game, because I haven't seen him before this. He's going to be behind the opposite pillar of Tom, on the opposite side of the bridge that you can see now. Tom is behind the pillar behind the tree.
Adrian, you might want to move.
And this is where I start firing at Dave, because Dave is... You can barely see Dave's gun at this point. I didn't even know he was there until the shot rang, and I saw like his barrel move back because he's sniping. So now I'm firing at Tom again. Oh, and I'm pretty sure that was Dave shooting a shot that came pretty close. Adam will start moving up eventually, at somewhere around this point. It's very quiet. Oh, there's Tom trying to poke out again. Mike moved from the forked tree. The forked tree is the tree where Dave's a bank or like pillar thing.
Start moving up.
Here we're telling Adam to start moving up, so that will eventually work in our favor. Firing at Dave now, behind that pillar.
Each end of the bridge, Adam. Both.
Adam does get Dave around this point. I'm not entirely sure when. I think oh, right here. He's standing up.
I don't know where Mike is.
Dave just stood up to walk away. So, Adam got Dave. And we're going to start getting Tom now. And, yeah, M4 reload mag. Fail. And, yeah. I'm so used to having to clip my AK mag in. Unlike the M4 mag where you kind of just push it in. Yeah, you see Dave walking away on the top right of the screen. And we're going to shoot. There's Tom. Oh, we're going to get Tom very soon. Oh, here we go. I'm standing up, which is a fucking retarded idea. And I don't know why the hell I was doing that. Oh, and we're going to put the pistol that I took out away. And more BBs hitting me, yeah! Alright.
Holy shit, these are close, Tom!
As I just said, they were close. Alright, this is probably about the time Adam's going to start taking out Tom. See, you hear Adam firing, and what he's doing is he's pushing Tom back into cover, which is pushing Tom out into my view. And there goes, we got Tom. So, and then here comes Mike running across the hill on the top of your screen, and he got me. So that's basically the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Hopefully we'll be getting a GoPro soon. Donate to CMM or ConnMovieMakers at gmail.com with PayPal if you want us to get a GoPro. Like to favorite the video and subscribe. Thanks.
Okay.